get it on. This is the big one. Here's our 4 final robotic warriors squaring off against the bad boy housebots. So let's join our our teams with Rebecca down in the pits.
See that tunnel? There is no turning back. It is time to get even with the housebots. We have the best of the best Roboteers behind me. And are we going to kill them or what, guys?
Yeah!
Do we got a strategy?
Yeah!
Let's turn them into junkyard scrap!
And here's how it looks. It's Mike Regan's Silver Box from Redondo Beach, California. It's Tut Tut by Chris Harriman from Chandler, Arizona. There's Tricerabot, Mike Morrows from Corvallis, Oregon. And last but not least, Rosie the Riveter from Portland, Oregon, Chris Gatman, the driver.
Roboteers, stand by.
Time for some shredding. There's Tut Tut and Silver Box with their driver standing by looking real anxious. And there's Rosie the Riveter and Tricerabot. Looks like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon up there. And the housebots that'll be dealing out the destruction. There's Shunt with that diamond edge axe and scoop. Woohoo, doggy. And the matriarch of mayhem, Matilda, with the tusks and the flywheel. You better stay away.
3, 2, 1, activate.
And they're off. Rapbot gets out of the way and Shunt straight into Silver Box. Matilda trying to back up with that flywheel and tears a little bit off a Tricerabot. And there's Shunt again, straight in for some pyramid power. Yes, Tut Tut right up against the rails. And there's Tricerabot trying to get on the wrong side of Matilda. Well, he don't want to do that. No way. But Rosie the Riveter's got some protrusions hanging off. And look, Triceratop's got a bit of Rosie on him, too. Wow. And there's Silverbox trying to ruin Matilda's beautiful complexion with that saw. This could be a huge upset. Wow, these 4-on-2. I mean, you would have never thought that the house robots would take this much punishment. But look at that. Tricerabot straight into the back of the wrong side of Matilda again. And Tricerabot's underneath Matilda. Matilda's up on her side. Let's look at that again. Oh! What a lucky break for Tricerabot. Blindsided Matilda. She wasn't waiting for that one. And now the prehistoric one-man army of Tricerabot goes for Shunt. And what's that? There's a little bit of smoke coming over from the side of the arena. Something's happening, folks. I don't know what's going on, but uh-oh. I recognize that music. Oh, no. Now it's a grudge match. Sir Killalot has entered the building, and the crowd loves it. Tricerabot trying to get out of harm's way, hits the pit release, and Sir Killalot looks bent on revenge. First victim, Silver Box, getting chucked around like a piece of trash. Sir Killalot's not having any of it. Tricerabot's trying to do something to the back of Sir Killalot, but forget it. He's not going anywhere. Tricerabot, they're all going to try to move in now for the sacrifice. Oh, no! Killalot goes up on his face. Tricerabot takes advantage of a little bit of weight distribution. They're going nuts up in the booth. Meanwhile, Silverbox takes a slam dunk. And Tricerabot's trying his best to get Sir Killalot, but it ain't gonna happen. Sir Killalot's trying to back out of this one. And I'll tell you, he's done amazing. 4-on-1, and they still couldn't take him down. 10 seconds left. This one's gonna have to go to the judges, who'll be marking on style, control, damage, and aggression. I wouldn't want to have to choose. It looks like a tie to me. And there's the judges now. Well, I wouldn't want to have to be in their shoes.
We have all just seen one of the great moments in all of Robot Wars history. They're saying that there is no victor here, but I think everybody knows it was a great moral victory. We said that Sir Killalot showed no fear, that he was not human. I think when we saw him almost going down, down, down into the pit, he was very human and was showing a lot of fear. So what I'd like to do now is bring out all of the Roboteers to celebrate, like what I said, one of the greatest moments in Robot Wars history. Come on out, guys. I mean, backstage, all the experts were saying it couldn't be done. I was even planning on being out here myself and saying goodbye because nobody thought that the house robots could even be approached. I consider it a great upset. How do you feel about it?
Oh, it was great. Really, I mean, it was teamwork, basically, that took care of it.
And now the team of Rosie the Riveter, what do you have to say about that? Because it looked like your robot was just trying to get that little bit of extra gas. And if it hadn't been for the fact that Silverbox was in the pit, I think that Sir Killalot would have taken the dive.
That's right. Yeah, all we could do was jab, so we were just going to hit them as hard as we could, straight back and forth motions, and use them to turn us, and it helped us hold them for a little bit.
It certainly did. Now, I've got to admit, I thought you guys looked foolish with those furs on you, but right now you're looking mighty impressive.
Again, I have one thing to say. Sir Killalot has left the building.
Sir Killalot has left the building. Now, guys, I think we all deserve to take a look at some of these highlights. Not just a highlight of these shows, but I'm certainly sure a highlight of your Roboteer careers. Let's take a look.
It all started out with Shunt back in Tut Tut up against the rails. And then he went after Rosie the Riveter. But then Tricerabot put Matilda up on her side, making it a 4-on-1. And who got into the ring but Sir Killalot to get a little bit of revenge. But then Tricerabot timed the hit just right and upset Killalot.
History has been made at Robot Wars Rebellion. For Rebecca Grant, this is Mick Foley saying until next time, fight on!